What's up, guys? TraderStos here, showing you what I did in the ES, April 14th, 2015 here. Here's the day as a whole, and these are really, these are my favorite types of days here, where, we get a big breakout, and then we just get a reversal, and we get a second entry here, and the whole day reverses. These are my favorite type of days here. I got my Skype going, sorry. Anyways, so here's the day as a whole, and if we break it out here, my buddy's got cuddle time with the missus. Anyways, so yesterday, it was pretty much a big bear trend day here, spike and channel downwards, and we get a breakout of this bear channel. So we can draw a trend line, whatever. And 80% of breakouts fail. And you say breakout of what? Well, breakout of everything, breakout of the moving average, whatever it is, 80% of breakouts fail. In this case, it was a bear channel. And we had such a big bullish bar to start the day. But we have, this is the top of the channel line, so I'm not tempted to go long here at all. This is just going to the top of the channel. It's right at resistance. I'm not tempted, and because it already broke the bottom of this channel line and failed from the beginning, odds were that it was gonna come up and test the top of the channel. And you guys already know I wait for certainty, and I wait the first few bars of the market out, so I'm not tempted to do anything here. This might have been a good short to short under here, but it's just a bit aggressive for me. And I was already waiting, I was already anticipating this to fail. We've had a lot of up and down days. Last week, that's all we had was abrupt up and down and up. Here's a class, this is a reversal day, just kind of like the same day we had today. Big up, big down, big up. So, big up, big down, big up. So when we got big up and big down here today, I'm anticipating a reversal, and I was looking to get long, but this is very aggressive selling, and I wasn't tempted to sell in here. We didn't have any real good bear bars closing on their lows. I like to buy on stops above bars and sell on stops below bars. But I need good signal bars. And, we got a lot of tails here, a lot of two-sided trading, emotion, fear and greed, the whole nine. I'm staying out of it, So, and then we get this bar, the biggest bear bar in a trend that has gone on for 7.5 hours here. So this is probably exhaustion, and a lot of bulls will come in and they buy at the close of these exhaustion bars. That's kind of what we got. If you wanted to short under here, you probably would have got trapped. Let's see if you got a point. So you're shorting at 77. Yep. You got exactly 1 point if you shorted underneath this bar. You shorted at 2077. It has to go to 2075.75 in order for you to get out with 1 point at 76. That's exactly what it did. So all the bears scalped out and stepped aside. I'm not tempted to go long above this bar, even though it's probably a high probability for a scalp. At least that's what my mentor was saying in the room today. But this is just too much selling pressure for me to consider something like this. This was also a measured move, I believe. High of the day, was it the high of the day? Yeah, look at that. High of the day, breaks the low of the day, and look where you find the buy. I mean, that's amazing. If you think that stuff's voodoo, I just don't know what to tell you. It happens every freaking day. I show these measured moves. It's just crazy. Anyways, so now I'm excited. I love these days when we get a failed breakout, a reversal, and then a second entry. So I'm looking for that second entry. I'm not tempted to go long above this bar or anything. Very, very seldom does the market go go down strongly and then reverse strongly up. Like I think they call them V-tops, or some people call them V-tops and V-bottoms. You know, very seldom does that happen. There's usually more going on in there, so I'm not tempted to go long right away. Bam, once we see this bar, you know, I get excited. This is like a second entry, so I bought on a stop one tick above this bar, kind of like with a mental stop, at the low of the day here. And just, you know, I don't place my stops, which probably isn't the best thing in the world, but I just like to watch the price action, you know. Sometimes it'll just reverse down and reverse back up right away. So, you know, I don't want to get stopped out on something stupid like that. So I like to wait the price action out. And here, you know, I was looking to get up to the moving average pretty much. And, you know, we got it right away. And, you know, I was a little scared that we might turn down here just because we went up so quickly. And I figured, you know, there'd be some profit taking going on. So, you know, I saw a quick 2-point gift, and, you know, I just took it. And it looks like a lot of other people did that. And so I bought at one tick above this bar at 79.25, and this goes to 82.25. So if you're looking to get 3 points, you couldn't get it because it has to tick through that 82.25. So I was, you know, pretty happy that I got out with 2 points. Now I'm just waiting out the action to see what it's going to do. And we get this bar breaking above this trading range. So at this point, I'm thinking maybe this goes up for a measured move, about equal to the height of this trading range. So maybe we get up to here. And I bought above this bar. And again, you know, I just saw it going up so quickly, I decided to take another 2 points. You know, I talk about these measured moves all the time, but I never actually hold until the measured move. Very seldom do I do that. And the reason for it is because I'm only trading one contract. I'd like to get to the point where I'm trading, you know, 2 contracts, and that way I can scalp out with one and swing my last contract. But for now, because, you know, and not to mention I'm in the cube, you know, I work a day job, unfortunately still. So I'm distracted, and there's times when, you know, my manager comes over and, you know, I gotta hide the platform and talk to him, or, you know, I gotta get up and go find someone or find something. And that's why I like to get out. You know, if I get a quick gift like this, I'm out, you know. But as you can see, the measured move pretty much worked to perfection. I've got this a little high here, so if I redraw it to bottom of this, put the 50 mark exactly right at the top of this range where it breaks out. Oh, no, that's not the 50 mark I was going to say. There it is. Put the 50% mark right here on top of the trading range. And look at where the profit taking happens. I mean, that is amazing. It's amazing. So anyways, now I'm 2 for 2 on the day. I've got 4 points. And I'm just kind of waiting this stuff out. Looks like, you know, what we do is, or what bulls do is they take profits and they wait a few bars to see what are the bears going to do. Can they turn the market down? And here the bears were able to get 3 bear bars, but I think with this bar being so strong, there was a lot of bulls protecting their positions here. They're probably buying like 50% of that bar. Let's see. So here's the 50% of this bar. Oh, no, not of that bar. 50%. Oh yeah, 50% of this bull leg, and you know, you get buying here. I've noticed the buying comes in between this 50% mark and this 61.8. You know, I don't pay attention to the percentages. That's all Fibonacci stuff. You know, I'm a candlestick guy. I think candlesticks trump everything. I'm just aware that, you know, 50% pullbacks are bought and sold. So that's all I pay attention to. So anyways, we got those 3 bear bars now. I'm just waiting it out. And, you know, I wasn't really too tempted to buy above this bar. if we got, you know, if we went down and then created another bull bar like this, then I probably would have bought on top of that. But anyways, this didn't even get triggered. I'm definitely not trying to short yet. I mean, I guess you can think of this as a wedge. One push up down, second push up down, third push up. But you know, this is more of a trading range. So I don't know if the market was looking at it like that. And now it just looks like we're going into a trading range. And you know, this is a nice bull bar, but trading ranges trump everything. So I'm not too tempted to buy above this bar. I don't even think I placed an order. Even when I saw this, I wasn't too tempted to buy above it, but it didn't even get triggered anyways if I had wanted to. And at this point, I believe I placed an order to go long above this bar, you know, looking for another measured move type of deal, breaking out of the trading range, just like it was doing here. But, you know, it didn't trigger. So I'm still waiting it out. I don't really want to go long above this bar yet. We're right at resistance, high of the day. Why didn't this trigger? And unfortunately that was a mistake, as you can see. So now we've got like a better looking wedge. We've got, you know, however you want to look at it. Is this the first push up or is this the first push? Either way, we got, you know, one push up somewhere in here, second push up, third push up. It is possible we can create another push and make the spacing on these a little bit better. But it is a wedge. The market's looking at it as a wedge. You know, big down, big up. That's what we've had over the past, you know, week. We're also double topping here with a prior swing high of yesterday. So this is a decent short. I didn't take it. Decent signal bar and all. I did not take it. I think I was just more looking for another buy setup. And now it just looks like we're pulling back in this weak bear channel. And I just want to see what it does at the moving average. And you know, we obviously find buyers. We always find buyers at the moving average like that, just like we always find sellers at the moving average over here. So I'm just waiting it out, kind of looking for a good bar. But you know, we're in this trading range now. You know, lots of tails. The market's really not moving very far. I don't really like to trade this environment, you know. As you know, I got in here. This was my first trade, and this was my second trade, you know. So it's clear that I like to get in when there's, you know, euphoria in the market, you know. And the breakout's about to happen. I mean, this trade took 6 minutes, and this trade took 1 minute, you know. So I don't really want to wait around too long for my trades to develop. I want to see a signal that, you know, a lot of other people see, and hope that I'm on the right side of that signal, and whoever, you know, I'm with, or the institutional bulls, can help me out and push the market up. So I'm not doing anything here. I'm just waiting all this out. I think I even went to lunch. I go to lunch when I see crap like this, just to go outside, clear my mind for a little bit, you know, 20 minutes, half hour. I'll check the market on my phone just in case I'm missing something. But I don't really like to trade from my phone. And I'm not tempted to do anything here. You know, tight trading range. I don't care. You know, you buy above this bar, you lose money. You short below this bar, you lose money. What else could you do? I mean, even if you're shorting on top of bars, looking to get a point, it's too tight. It's very tight. So that's I'm not comfortable with doing anything like that. And then here, you know, after 2 consecutive bear bars, closing well below the moving average, or the trading range, I'm sorry, and the moving average, I placed a order to go short 1 tick below this bar here, thinking that I could get a quick point. You know, it would be around this point if I got that quick point, so I figured there was room for it, but it just didn't trigger. And in situations like this, I've noticed when I want to, you know, do something like this is the same exact situation. You know, I'm in a bearish state of mind. I think it's going to go lower. If it doesn't trigger and it creates a nice reversal bar like this, you know, I should take this. I should go long here. But, you know, it's 240. p.m. at this time, 2:45 actually, and I have a meeting at 3. So it's just tough. I can't be in the meeting stressing about my trade. So even though I wanted to take that, I didn't. Had I taken it, I wouldn't have been thrilled with my entry bar, but at least it's a bull body, at least it's closing above the close of the signal bar. And, I probably would have just scalped out for a point or, maybe 2. And as you can see, they got it. Now I'm in my meeting, so I didn't even see any of this. I'm in the meeting till like 3:30 or so. It's only 3:15 here. But I'm not tempted to do anything here. What do? Even if you want to short below this bar, it doesn't trigger. I'm not too tempted to buy, above this bar. I mean, look what happens when I went above these bars. They sold it as evidence of this tail. So, and then you get this inside setup, inside setup. But that doesn't trigger either. And I'm pretty sure we just, stayed sideways into the close. Yeah. And look, I don't like trading in the final hour, especially the final 10-15 minutes. You short below this bar and, you get trapped. So, that was a day as a whole. Like I said, I really love these days where, you're just anticipating this breakout to fail, maybe because it looks weak, which, despite all these big bodies here, I mean, there's also big tails, and then we get this, exhaustion bar, biggest bar coming, 90 bars into the trend, so that's an exhaustion bar, and I just look for second entries. These entries are a little too bold for me. It could easily turn up a little bit here and then come down and continue the trend, so that's why I look for the second entry for confirmation. This was a second entry, that was good enough for me, I thought, and apparently a lot of other people thought it because, it pretty much went straight up. And like I said, I like to get out quickly, just because I'm in the cube, I'm distracted, yada yada yada, and look for another entry, which, sounds a lot easier than it actually is, but I've got to adapt to my environment, and unfortunately that's the position I'm in. Maybe when I quit my job, which hopefully should be coming soon, maybe I'll try to swing positions. Maybe I'll start trading 2 contracts. I don't know. I just know for right now what I'm doing is working pretty well. This is what I did today. Again, this is April 14th. Guys, please send me an email, TraderStos@gmail.com. I am also on Instagram, at TraderStos. I just want to connect, man. I want to connect with traders, sharing proprietary information. I want knowledgeable, beginning, intermediate traders that, either are consistent already or are right on the brisk of it, or, like me. The reason I say I'm not consistent is, not because I'm coming out negative every week. It's, I'm coming out positive, but it's just not enough for me to live off of. I make a lot of good trades. I have great days, but I just have that one trade or that one bad day that, pretty much screws up my week, and, I give back a portion of what I made. So I'm just trying to work out the kinks of my strategy, and, hopefully learn from you guys. Hopefully you guys are learning from me. So please send me an email, TraderStos@gmail.com. Let's connect. Let's network. Again, I'm on Instagram at TraderStos, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks a lot, guys.